Today, we're going to go over every cover in Call of Duty history. More specifically, we're going to be using the weapon that the soldier is using on every individual cover. Example, BO1 is the M1911. After we use the gun, we're going to rank each cover on a tier list. Let's dive in. So we are starting this video off in Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. And if you take a look at this cover, you will know that no, it's not the M16. It's actually the M4. So what we need to do here is make the M4 in the game and then dive into a game. Now, for some reason, I don't know about you, but it looks like the dude has something underneath of his gun. So I'm honestly thinking this guy has a grenade launcher on his gun. That's how we're building this thing. And obviously the camo vibe is kind of like this. So it is what it is. Hey, listen, NoobTuber was on the cover of COD 4 all those years ago. Let's hop into a team deathmatch and use this thing and talk about it and all that good stuff. And here's our M4, ladies and gentlemen, the cover gun. Obviously with this game, you know, the M16 came to be the gun that everybody used, but hey, the M4 was nothing. It was nothing to write home. Like it was great. What is this guy doing laying down? What is this guy doing laying down over here, man? What are we doing laying around in a corner? Oh no, he threw a stun at me too. But dude, COD 4 is one of those games, man, that it just was such a good game. It really was. Like I said, M4 was not it wasn't the best gun in the game, but let's be honest, man. It was easily viable, as you can see in this. I really enjoy the old COD sometimes and just going back here. And I thought this idea was something different. It was like a different way to rank the covers, honestly. Because I wanted to just rank the covers individually in a tier list, and I'm like, you know what? What's little bro doing there? I was like, let me try to switch it up and let me use the gun on the cover. It actually was fun to kind of like research. Oh, dude, this game is so fun. And even with the M4, it's fun. It was really fun to go back and be like, okay, what was the cover for this game? And some of them I didn't even know what it was. Like I had to do some research on it. You'll see once we get to them. I think we got to use the grenade launcher. I forgot that this guy had that on his gun. Let's use it and then we can rank the cover. Come on, boys. Anybody want to enjoy this rocket launcher? It's beautiful. All right, let's rank the COD 4 cover. This one's tough for me because I feel like this cover itself is pretty cool. Like, especially when we had, you got to think of it from this perspective. We had 3 straight World War II covers, and then it drops this modern shooter on us, and it's like this cool camo green with the helicopters in the back and the soldier up front. I can't go A tier just because I don't think it's the best one out there, but I'm gonna go B tier just because not only did it set the standard in game, it set the standard for cases as well. I'm going B tier. Now we are on World at War, and as you can see by this wonderful cover, listen, I probably already have a class made. It's the Thompson, man. And honestly, now that I look at this class that I have here, I don't believe there's any attachment on this cover of World at War as I look at it. So we are taking that suppressor off. Here you go. No attachment Thompson. Oh, look at the Thompson. I tell you what, even though this map is like actually kind of big, it's when you play it, for some reason, it's like very high intense action. I don't know why, but anyway, like I said, World at War, one of my favorite games of all time. I still remember getting this game at Toys R Us. Yes, that'll probably date me, but I don't care, guys. I'll tell you what, this Thompson, this is also, by the way, a very, very underrated gun in this game. Yes, everybody used the MP40, but as you can see, it still did just fine. Listen, you see what the Thompson can do. Let me get one more just for giggles. Oh man, it's so pretty. It's so pretty. Also one of the coolest like sounding guns too. Side note. Somebody's here. One more. I mean, okay. We'll rank it. I wanted to get both, man. Okay, World at War cover. Listen, it kind of kept the same theme as COD 4. As you can tell, the guy on the cover, kind of the theme of the game. It had the, you know, it just I like the blue. And little did you know, when you booted this game up from the cover, you're like, this is going to be one of the most goriest, dark themed game of all time. Because kind of the cover's got a little bit of a, this might be a positive game. And believe me, it was quite the opposite. I like this. I think it's very similar to COD 4 for me. So I'm going to stick with B. I bias towards the game as a great game, like how much I love it. But cover wise, I will be fair. I'm going to give it a B. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for MW2. And I think most of you, of course, know the cover of MW2. And, you know, something about this cover, I don't know why these guys keep doing this. I guess it makes sense that they're actually in real war. So, you know, they're probably using things that are a little bit different. But this is the M16 on the case. And for some reason, I don't know why, but it looks like this guy's using an ACOG scope. Like I said, I probably wouldn't be using it in COD, but I mean, hey, this guy's in real war, so how can I hate on the man? You know what I mean? So here we are. MW2 found a match right away, by the way. So here we are using the M16 with an ACOG scope. Not sure I like it, but oh my. There's somebody here. Okay. Hold on a second. No. A guy with a shotgun walked all the... Okay, hold on. This thing's actually... The ACOG scope is not terrible. It's not terrible, ladies and gentlemen, which is wild to say out loud. Man, it's good to be playing this game again. Oh my gosh, this thing is actually unbelievable. Here I am making fun of the soldier. And little do I know, I might have the new meta. If you guys are looking for the new meta in MW2 2009, I got you guys covered. It's literally the guy on the cover. He's giving us the secret sauce. But anyway, listen, MW2 comes out. It kind of just blows everything out of the water. Game is just sets the standard. No, we don't need to talk about that, guys. And MW2 just kind of explodes Call of Duty onto the scene. COD 4 and World at War definitely did too, but MW2 was a freaking new level. Let's get one more with this bad boy, and then we can probably rate the cover. Should I jump down here and surprise him? I should. Let's go, man. Okay, MW2 cover. I mean, listen, I think this is a very difficult one to not put where I'm going to put it. I'm going A. I just think that this thing, it's when you think of Call of Duty covers, this one is always first of mind for a lot of people. COD 4 put COD on the map, and then COD MW2 put COD on the top. And I think the cover is no different. Also, I believe a fun fact about this, and I'll double check, my editor will double check me. I believe Mark Rubin is the guy on the cover who was a developer, and it was like taken in the middle of a studio. It wasn't even a real soldier, so he was using an M16 with an ACOG scope. I don't know, good for him, man. Black Ops 1. Oh, it's so good to be here, man. I think we know what this is. Most people do. It is indeed a pistol. It is indeed the M1911, but this class that I have here is just a solo. As you can see in the cover, it is indeed a dual wield M1911. So this will be interesting to try to get a couple kills with. Here they are, ladies and gentlemen, the M1911. If I can get 2 to 3 kills with these things, I'll probably be happy, to be honest. I don't even remember where these people spawn at. I believe it's over there. I can't see a thing. I can't see a thing. But obviously the M1911s have become one of the most iconic pistols in Call of Duty. The problem is they're iconic in like the opening rounds of zombies and when you walk around, not when you dual wield them in Villa. This might be the same guy, to be honest. I'll tell you what, I'm taking this guy out. Come on now, man. We're putting on a show like we're the guy on the cover here. You give me steady aim on this, I might have 10 kills by now. These actually are not that... Cover, little cover fire. Nobody got that guy. Look at this bot. That guy just got all those people. I'd actually like to challenge myself and use this gun another time. There's somebody in there too. Oh shoot, oh shoot, oh shoot, I don't know where to go. Oh shoot. Get off the ground. I am actually really enjoying this one. This is probably the most fun I've had. All right, let's get like one more. I mean, listen, we got 6 kills. We're leading in first place. First place in the lobby too, which I don't know what that says about people playing Black Ops 1, but is that a guy camping behind the car now? What is happening? I'm pretty sure I saw a guy laying down behind a car. That's that. You know what? That's great that we finished with that one. Let's go rate the cover. Okay, guys, as you can see, the Black Ops 1 cover. Listen, COD was on one right now. MW2 fire cover. BO1 comes out. Honestly, I'm going to say it. I think it's better. It's an A tier, but I'm putting it in front of MW2. I said what I said. We are back on the Modern Warfare games, and this time, yeah, you can kind of see the cover there a little bit. We are back using an ACOG scope, but this time it's not on the M16. It's actually on the M4. The M4 is the cover, and you know what? I feel like there's more on it, but we don't have a hybrid sight. So what we'll do is we'll put the ACOG on. I would say it would probably be more. No, it's definitely not a thermal. It might be the hybrid if you can see the cover here. I guess we didn't want to rank up this gun when we played the game, but hey, it is what it is. So we'll rock the ACOG scope. That feels about right. And I'm gonna put kick on because I'll tell you right now, this game's got some crazy kick. Visual recoil. Now I'm gonna get sniped for sure crossing this corner. Unless, oh my gosh, that has the most kick. I put kick on this gun. Did it not work? Oh my. Okay, listen. Imagine dying to this class setup in 2024. You're probably like, what in the Batavius Max is happening here? But hey, I mean, I'll just go 3-0 real quick with my M4 with an ACOG scope. I'm starting to think maybe the hack could be listen to the soldier. Listen to the soldier in the game. But MW3 was a game. I mean, listen, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't really care for this game that much. I know most people say it like improved MW2. I just feel like I went back to Black Ops 1 when this game came out. Okay, that's a tough gunfight there with the ACOG scope, but we're gonna try it anyway. I don't know about you guys. I know some of you would probably say MW3 was your favorite Call of Duty. For me, it was not. It was probably on my bottom tier, but hey, buddy. No. This thing is really not that bad. Let's get 1 or 2 more and then we'll rank this cover. What is that? What is that? What did I just throw? I got something on my LB that I don't even know what it is. Now, if I get this kill, this would be absolutely insane. This is a nasty head glitch too, by the way. This is a nasty head glitch if this is a... Hey, buddy. Okay, that's not the kill we want to end up with. That's... I'll tell you what, the kick on these guns are, they're very interesting, folks. They're very interesting. Sit down. Okay, sorry, guys. Let's go rate MW3's cover. MW3, so I feel like it kind of went back to the OG vibe, if you think about it, with like the one soldier kind of like in a semi-normal pose, like kind of like COD 4 a little bit. I kind of like it. I do. I just feel like Call of Duty was kind of cooking at this time period. You know what I really like is the color. I like the green, especially if you were an Xbox 360 player back in the day. It had the black, the green, and then the green Xbox 360 logo up top. Now, I'm not going to put it in A tier, but I do think it's kind of smooth. So I'm going to go B tier. You know, nothing's going below B right now with how much COD's cooking. Next up, Black Ops 2. Again, we're keeping the theme of the pistols. This time, to me, look like the B-23Rs. And just like in Black Ops 1, it's time to dual wield these bad boys, okay? Let's see if we can have some fun. Oh my. I'm telling you guys, I think it might be a glitch. I think it might be a glitch with the cover. Okay, never mind. Never mind. I lied. I lied so bad. Okay, if they... Oh my gosh. I was gonna say these things are absolutely dominating and it's just like anything in the cover dominates. Hey, buddy. I don't know, man. This is pretty good. Oh, you can't let that happen. You cannot let that happen. Oh my, okay, listen. Like I said, guys, cover guns are the new meta in any COD. No, you know, you can't knife in Black Ops 2. Didn't you know that? There's somebody over here, right? You up top? Listen, guys, I think you've seen enough. Dually B23R dual wield. I mean, my goodness, meta? Okay, now we rank the BO2 cover. Obviously, this thing, we're just gonna keep the theme, guys. BO2 is an A, okay? Okay, next up we have COD Ghost, and as you can see, I'm not playing COD Ghost because there's no gun in the cover. It's just the guy with a mask putting it on half his face, which, by the way, we are still gonna rate these covers that have no weapons on them. I probably should have said that in the beginning of the video, but now you know. Here's the thing. I thought that this was a phenomenal cover. I think Ghost is very underrated. My co-host on the Going Dark podcast, Mr. Chopper, I believe he had it in his top 3 covers of all time in COD history. I'm not gonna put it in, I was thinking about putting it in C, but I like the feel of it, and I think I'm gonna put it in B, but it'll be a low tier B. I don't know, honestly, I feel like I might like it better than MW3. I don't know, but I think that they're level, like they're both B, so I'm good with that being B. And here we are on Advanced Warfare, and listen, I saw this cover and it made me have to do a little bit of digging. I actually questioned it for a second. I said, man, that looks like a couple weapons. And after doing the digging, I thought it was between the bow, the IMR, but then there was one more that I thought to myself, wait a second, it's the HBR. And as you can see, we nailed it, guys. We nailed it, okay? We're just gonna leave this with nothing else on it, keep it quite simple. Maybe there's a scope on it, actually, now that I look at this. Maybe an ACOG scope? Is there another ACOG scope? Hold on. There is an ACOG scope. What was I looking at earlier when I thought that I didn't see anything? I gotta wake up and smell the roses here, people, okay? I'm struggling. This will be very interesting. And it's kind of wild. This game is now, this game is now 10 years old, man. Somehow it is. Whoa. Pardonnez-moi. This game is now 10 years old. I forgot I could do that. I forgot about that. This HBR was so smooth, though. Oh, my. Oh, my. I'm telling you guys, the HBR at one point was super meta. What is this? Oh, I thought that was like a grenade or something. The HBR at one point was super meta, and now again, not having this attachment on it, but I just find this so funny that every time I'm playing the game, I'm like, wow, these guns that these guys are using on the cover really aren't that bad. And I know I've said that like 15 times already, but you know, hey, I think, okay, this is glass, if I remember correctly. Now, I want to know, guys, would you ever want to see a jetpack COD come back? I feel like I know the answer from a lot of you. I know a lot of you probably will answer no, but just hear me out. Maybe just one every 3-4 years. Break up the game a little bit. Make sure they're supporting the other game, just in case people that don't like jetpacks, you know, they get angry or something like that. You know, they can stay on Black Ops whatever another year. But what is that thing? But yeah, maybe more like a Black Ops 3 style, not an Advanced Warfare style. Definitely too herky-jerky for me. But anyway, let's get one more. As you can see, HBR, listen, if you played this game, it was solid. Ah, it's clean. All right, let's go rank the cover. Excuse me. Okay, guys, Advanced Warfare cover. Listen, I love the game. I really did. I don't know why. There's something wrong with me, but the cover is very mid, I think. I don't think that this, I don't know. It just doesn't quite hit for me. It's kind of dull. And again, the sandy vibe or like the tan vibe of it, I'm just not a fan of. I'm looking at it right now. Again, I'm just like, they missed something. They just missed the mark on this one. I'm gonna go C. I'm gonna go C. Oh, Black Ops 3, guys. You know, I've always said this about this game. I love this game. I've teased it many times. I was a jetpack guy, and I was also a Black Ops 3 guy. And as you can see, we went back to the original OG cover with the wonderful 2-crossed pistol. And you know what that means? It's the MR6. Now, the 1911 is in this game, but the MR6 was the cover gun. 1911 didn't get added till later in supply drops. Fun fact for you. We'll just get rid of this M16. Why not? And let's dual wield this bad boy like it's no tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. Like it's no tomorrow. Look at these guys. Look at this game. Look at this map. Bright, vibrant, colorful. Oh boy. Oh, I'm gonna get emotional. This game, guys, I don't know what it was about it. It just, I know it's jetpacks. I know it is, guys. I know it is. But just the way this game, I just think it was the maps. It was the weapons, the color scheme, the saturation, so much content. And these things got me feeling like Michael Jordan. They got me feeling like Michael Jordan, and they got way more range than the 1911s do. That's for sure. Oh, I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna come back. Just, this is what I'm talking about. And you know what? I think the specialists were actually well done. BO4, they were not. But in BO3, I thought it was very well thought out. I like to use a glitch if I could. You know what? Let me do one of those. Let me do one of those for the one time and get the streaks. Yeah, listen, I know it's against bots, but anyway, guys, they're on veteran. They're on veteran. They're not acting like they are, but by the way, I am playing this on PC. I've had a tough time finding matches on BO3 lately, so been playing on Plutonium, or Boy Client is what it's called. So if you're ever wondering, I had a couple people comment like, hey, why can I see your frames? Why is there random IP addresses on the screen? That's Plutonium, and I'm joining into a server. So if you have a PC, I would highly recommend you trying these clients because they are really, really fun to use. Just make sure you're safe with BO3. That's the one that I know is a little fishy. So make sure you're protecting yourself for sure on that one. Anyway, let's get one more. That's money and a glitch just for fun. Okay, BO3 cover. I'm gonna shock you guys. And before I say this live on a video, I need to make sure I'm really focused. This is A tier for me, obviously. It is on par, if not better than the Black Ops 1 for me. I don't know what it is. I think Black Ops 1 tips the scale just a little bit because of the OG feeling and just the overall vibe. But I think BO3 nailed it. It's Infinite Warfare time. Listen, this was a cover that was highly disliked, I would say would be a good way to do it because of the announcement in space. And it's pretty simple. It's an NV4, one of the best guns in the game. And here's our build. I believe, now don't quote me on this, but I believe Infinite Warfare changed their cover. This was the case in the cover before this game got announced, during the pre-order, during the trailer, and because it got such negative feedback in the trailer, they actually changed it to the cover that you see now. And as we boot into the game, I believe that they're both the NV4, so that doesn't matter, but it's just wild the attention that this game got for all the wrong reasons, honestly. And you know, it's kind of sad because sometimes people will say this game's not that bad. I think that there's some things wrong with this game for sure. I don't think it did enough to be better than Black Ops 3. Like, why would you not just keep playing Black Ops 3 over this game? As in, like, the difference between AW and BO3 was like a big difference, you know? So to me, I just never played this game a ton. We've talked about it. The NV4 is the cover art, and we've been talking about the previous CODs. Man, the guns that they're putting on the cover, maybe they're hinting to us. Maybe they're hinting at us, okay, you should use this gun when you play. And listen, they've been right on a lot of them. Let's just say that. Where was that guy at? He's using an NV4. Listen, I told you, everybody used an NV4 in this game, if I remember correctly. It was the gun. I don't remember the SMG. Really, ERAD maybe would probably be it. I don't know, man. As you can tell, I'm looking around like I'm a lost puppy. And it's not looking too good, guys. When you play these jetpack CODs, what I've noticed when you go back to them, it is really the hardcore of the hardcore playing these because, you know, a lot of people did not like these CODs. And, you know, sometimes with good reason, sometimes with not. Let's get one or two more kills with this at least before we rank. We can make this one. Is that guy? My man's laying down on the ground in a jetpack COD. Listen, I don't really know what to say to that, to be honest. Let's get one more. One more good one with the NV4. This feels like a good spot to sit. Just a nice camping kill in IW. That feels good. Somebody behind me? No. Okay, let's go rank the cover. Okay, guys, IW, again, this one's gonna be tough because I'm honestly, I feel like the original cover was kind of cooler, but it just got such negative feedback. To me, it just doesn't do much for me. It's very bland. Man, I'm not gonna put it at F. I think I'll go D. I think I'm gonna go D tier, but it ain't pretty. World War II, honestly, this cover, as you can see, there is not a lot of gun being shown here. So we had to do a little digging and we had to go to another cover, which was like the special edition cover, and find these guys on the beach. Now I'm looking at this guy for the cover. I think that's him. Maybe it's not, but for me, for the sake of the video, it's gonna be it. This is what I see. The Gewehr. The Gewehr? The Gewehr? It could be the M1 carbine. Hold on a second. That's the M1 carbine. I'm doing it. I don't even have it unlocked yet. I gotta use the default one because that's the one they're using in the, yeah, that's the M1 carbine. Oh man, holy moly. As you can tell, I've never used this gun before. So this ought to be a very enjoyable experience. Oh, he doesn't know I'm here though. Hang on. This could be the first kill right off rip. Unless there's some sort of random bouncing Betty. Where did this guy go? Okay, that was absolutely terrible shooting. I forgot it was a single shot gun. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, hold on. What's going on right now? Wait, let me cook? Wait a second. Let me cook? The M1 carbine is oh my gosh. Guys, this shouldn't be happening. World War II, we can talk about it for a little bit. I feel like we talk about this game a lot lately, just giving it the positivity that this thing deserves. You know, it's really become a very fun Call of Duty for me to come back to, just because of how much content I really didn't explore when the game was out. And you know, I feel like there's guns I unlock, and you know, I didn't use everything back in the day. So this thing is nasty though. Okay, World War II cover. I love this cover. It is just something about the way it is dirty, gritty. The eyes are showing like, man, I've been through some stuff. It was the tone of the game. It really fit the tone of the game. Honestly, this felt like it could have been for World at War. Like it was that type of game. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go B. I'm gonna go B. I'm gonna go B. It is time for Black Ops 4, the first cover to go away from the OG kind of 2-pistol thing. And you know, at the time I hated it, but right now I'm actually kind of loving it because, you know, I don't have to do 2 pistols again. So obviously, if you played this game, which some of you probably did not, I'm sure I already have a class for this gun. It was the ICR. Very surprising though that they went away from the cover of the default the default guy sitting there with 2 pistols. It was very weird at the time, honestly, when it came out, where everybody's like, what? Why would you do that? But here we are. Sunset or Rain, what is this called? I forgot what the map's called already, and I just booted into the game. Oh my. Oh, the ICR is so good in this game. Oh, I miss this game sometimes. Sometimes I hated it. Blackout I missed. Okay, see, this is what I'm talking about. That I do not miss. That was the most annoying thing you will ever experience in your life. This game had a lot of annoying things. It really did, but it did have some good in it. But it was one of those games. It felt like kind of like a little bit of a jumbled mess. And really don't know what happened. I mean, I guess I got a little sneaky suspicion it was supposed to be a jetpack COD, and obviously that changed, and then that kind of changes the entire game when you think about it. So Black Ops 4, one of those games that I played a good bit. This was also the Fortnite era, so you know, Fortnite was kind of taking over everybody's life, including my own. Look at the ICR doing its thing. Look at the... What is this thing that I'm dying from? He's hitting me with a MOG 12 with flame shotguns. Why can I not escape the flame shotgun? It's in World War II. It's in Black Ops 4. Whose idea is that? Okay, let's go over here. We got double health now. I like that. I like that. Let's keep pushing here, boys. Let's get one or two more. Come on now. ICR, I'm feeling myself. Okay. Oh, shoot. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. ICR. And again, we're keeping with the theme. Cover art gun. Absolutely phenomenal. I don't know what's going on here. Could be a free cheat code in Black Ops 6. I'm not sure. That's good. That's good. That's a good way to finish right there. Clean. Let's go rate it. All right, everybody. Black Ops 4 cover. I'm just going to come out and say it. Don't like it. Didn't like it at the time. Still don't like it to this day. I just think if you're keeping the Black Ops theme, just like they've learned from the mistake when we get to Black Ops 6, you'll know the guy with the two pistols crossed, it just feels Black Ops. But maybe they knew, you know, because this game didn't really feel like a Black Ops game to me. Maybe they were warning us with the cover, but for me, the rating, I'm gonna go D. I just don't like it at all. I think the only thing that I really liked was the Black Ops 4 logo. Like, I thought that was kind of cool, but that's about it. It's time for MW19, and I'm gonna keep it quite simple, guys. I think when we're playing MW games, they just kind of keep it simple. M16, M4. Well, this one's no different. It's the M4. Now, I have been noticing, though, I've been trying to pay attention a little bit more. Old Captain Price has an optic on his gun, and I don't know which one it is. To me, it looks kind of like this or like this. It's got that circular sight. I don't think it's like a VLK. That looks like a little too big. I'm gonna go with this guy. I'm gonna go with the reflex sight. We'll build this thing out real quick. Why? You know what I mean? Why not? Why not, since we're playing it? Since we're playing the game. Oh, this will be a good lobby here. We got Giant Poopy and we got Mr. Droopy. And Giant Poopy is clapping or something. The Captain Price M4 is what we're calling this thing. We can just say that's what it is. Oh yeah. But put your rocket launcher down, man. I always enjoy coming back to this game. It's, oh my, okay. A VLK shotgun. I always enjoy coming back to this game. Obviously, when you guys played this, if you did play it, I'm sure it brought a lot of you back to the franchise as well. Which to me, listen, I didn't agree with a lot of the design choices of this game, but I will tell you this, anything that gets people playing Call of Duty again, I just become a fan of it. And you know what? I think they did a lot of things right. The gunplay, the music, the environment, just the mechanics of the game, the movement. There was a lot of good stuff in this game. Now, I would like to use this M4 that more than I'm using it now, but I mean, I can't find anybody. And usually that's not a problem for me in this game, but oh man, the M4 was so fun to use, man. It's gonna make me emotional. Okay, let's try to get just a few more. I can stay on this for the entire game, especially using the M4. I mean, come on, man. Slide canceling around this map while using one of the most iconic guns, maybe in COD history, with this M4. Listen, I would love to play this entire free-for-all, and you know, maybe I will, and I'll trim the video, but I mean, it's just, oh my gosh, I couldn't see him. Captain Price, we should have put the VLK3 on. Sit down, okay? Sit down. There is definitely some sweats on tonight. Holy moly. This guy's ready to go. He saw me with the M4, and he's getting taught a lesson, okay? Oh my gosh, why is the guy using a riot shield? I'm so glad that that's not coming back in BO6. I'm so glad. It is what it is. Let's get one or two more on this game because I know I need to keep moving, although I don't want to. All right, everybody, MW19. Listen, I enjoyed the game. Besides the cover having Captain Price on it, I think it was kind of mid. I'm not going to lie. Especially, honestly, compared to MW2 and MW3, I think those covers are way better than MW19. I'm not entirely sure the scheme that they were going for. Honestly, if they would have done Captain Price's face like they did in MW2, kind of like withered and beat up a little bit, imagine what that would have looked like. I need to design that or something. Have somebody that's smarter than me do that. So honestly, for me, dude, this cover's not that good in my opinion. A C-. I don't think it's D or F tier, but I don't think it's great. I'd go low C. Next up, we have Black Ops Cold War. And again, you're like, T, where's the gameplay? Well, hey, if you know your history, if you know Black Ops Cold War, there's no gun. there's no gun on this cover at all. It's two people split down the middle and kind of which side you're on, you know, during the campaign. But I will say, I did kind of like this cover. Now, I don't think it's iconic by any stretch of the imagination, but I really do think it foreshadows the struggle and the campaign and the story that is being told with Adler and all that. So I'm really a fan of that. Again, I do penalize this thing for being a Black Ops title and not bringing those double pistols back. So like I said, with Black Ops 4, it's gonna lose some points for sure, but I have to put it above Black Ops 4. I'm gonna go C tier because I don't think it quite reaches B tier for me, but I like what it stands for. Okay, here we are on Vanguard, and I want you to take a look at this cover, number one. I sat here forever trying to think of what in the world this guy was using here. I at first thought it was the automaton, then my editor and I kind of went back and forth, and he told me that he thought it was the car, and after further review, I think he might be right. For some reason, this guy is rocking the car, but it looks like he's not using a scope. So I don't even know if this is possible to make this, because last I checked, if you wanted to do a sniper, you kind of had to have a scope on it. Okay, here you go, right here, boom, bada bing, we did it. I think that this is it. If you guys disagree with me, let me know in the comments. I don't think it's the automaton though. I definitely don't think, after further review, I don't think it's the automaton. Oh my gosh, I have not played this game in so long. Is this guy gonna spawn in? Come on, man, I'm trying to show. You just spawned behind me. What? Okay. And I got a hit marker. And I got a hit marker? No wonder these Vanguard soldiers were terrible, man. They're using a Car 98 with no scope, and this thing stinks. Just kidding. Maybe it was my fault, okay? Anyway, guys, you know, every once in a while, I'm not gonna lie, I do like to kind of go back to this Vanguard game. I don't know why. It's I should not be doing this to this guy. I shouldn't be doing this to this guy. Oh, he's gonna, oh my gosh. This is the greatest. Like I said, I like going back to this game. Was this game very, very mid? Yes. But I tell you what, sometimes playing with the automaton and MP40 just hit different. And doing 1v1 shipments is also something that I loved doing. That's why I kind of did it for this video. I really want to get a no scope here. Dang it! But yeah, this is an interesting choice. I think this the theory of the best gun in the game on the cover has probably been debunked with Vanguard, unfortunately. But the good news is I'm winning. Oh no, you're not gonna do that to me, are you? And I got the no scope. Hey, I think that's plenty good, man. That's plenty good. Let's go rank the cover. The Vanguard cover is absolute trash. Sorry, but it is probably the worst Call of Duty cover in Call of Duty history. I was gonna say gaming history, but it's not that bad. But it's an F. It's simply an F because it doesn't match anything aesthetically with Call of Duty. When you look at all the covers in Call of Duty history and you see Vanguard, you're like, wait a second, is that supposed to be for like Battlefield or some other game? It's an F, guys. And the game for a lot of people is also an F. So not a good combo. But sorry, Vanguard. Okay, we're back to MW2, the new one, not the old one. And honestly, this is actually a great feeling, guys, because there was no gun on the cover. I don't have to play MW2 for this video. You guys know I like to roast MW2. Me and that game don't get along very well, but I'm gonna give it some props here. I think the MW2 cover was actually banger. And I think that was part of the problem. It was the MW2 name. The cover was banger. We were ready to play a banger game, and we got a stinker. I have to give props where props is due. I think that this cover, I think it's an A. It's going to be an A minus. It's not going to beat the Black Ops. It's not going to beat the original MW2, but I actually really like the cover. I have a poster of it in my closet. Okay. It's in my closet. It's not out here, but at least I have it, you know? MW2, the new one. It's an A minus. See, I am nice. MW3. Now, this one's a little funny. If you look at the cover there, we've done some research, and the gun that he's using is not a gun that's in MW3. It's actually the M4 from MW2. Doesn't really make sense, but listen, look, the Union Guard, it's literally Captain Price's M4 from MW2. Honestly, you know what this says? And this is going to be a really bad joke. It really wasn't. It really was a $70 DLC, wasn't it? I mean, come on now. We're using an MW2 gun. The MW2 M4 in MW3. It's already not a meta weapon. We're a game behind. What's wrong with that guy's stinger? Why is it not? What is it doing right there? I'm actually kind of excited to see how this does against... Wait. Is the M4 meta? I have not played MW3 in so long, but every time I go back to it, I will say this game, you know, it didn't have the best start. It is probably a DLC, but I'm not gonna lie to you, man. They actually did a pretty incredible job of after the game had come out and giving it support and giving it maps and giving it game modes. And, you know, Sledgehammer, like I've said multiple times, we got to let these guys have 1 year to cook where it's their actual genuine idea. And then, you know, if they bomb it, we go, hey, man, like that was a bad idea. But until then, they keep getting the short end of the stick, getting required to make games they don't want to make. But I actually, you know, I enjoy coming back to this game here every now and then. I'm just excited for a brand new game with Black Ops 6. You know, we have a game that we can grind and everything's new. The maps, the guns, the campaign, everything's new. Let me get one more with this. You guys have seen the M4 a billion times, man. The ego chow on that guy is crazy. Okay, MW3. I like it a lot. I like the red. I like Captain Price. Anytime Captain Price is on the cover, I like, except for MW19. I thought they kind of botched that one a little bit, but I love me some Captain Price. So him being on the cover, I was really excited for. And I like the red. It felt different. I'm going to go B. I'm going to go B tier on this bad boy. I feel good about that. Oh, and our final game, Black Ops 6. Oh, it feels so good to be talking about Black Ops 6 in a current standpoint. I'm not going to show any gameplay because obviously it's just a double pistols, but this case, I mean, come on, man. I told you they went back to the OG, and I'm telling you, man, it just, there's something special about the OG formation. I am going to go A. Now, I don't think it's better than Black Ops 1 or 2 or 3. I think it's probably the least of them, but it's still banger. It's still an A. And there you have it. That is me playing with every gun on every single Call of Duty cover. Also, we ranked the covers. Let me know. What did you think of this video? I thought it was something new, something fun to try. I feel like I'd never seen anybody do it before, so I said, why not do it myself? Let me know what you think about my ranking of the Call of Duty covers. I think I nailed it, but what's your favorite Call of Duty cover? Let me know down in the comments down below. Thank you so much for the support. It's BO6 season, baby. Leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new. We'll see you in the next one.